yet, but I'm so grateful to be here. I've already said my prayers, y'all. My incense is going, and the space has already been cleared. I hope y'all are all having a wonderful day, night, or evening, um, wherever you are in the world. Spirit told me that it's time, and so I got up and I got right to it. Y'all, there is people, okay, and or a person, a that many people that did you wrong, collective, okay, many people, exes, okay, specifically a fallen angel, twin flame, that worked against you, and now that they're seeing how powerful you really are, they're seeing how their life is without your energy to foot the bill, to fund the bill, to pay for their karma, to be the scapegoat. Okay, this was a karmic ex, okay, and or exes that was working with their current partner or partner that they're separating from, with other cults and dark organizations, that was also working with your family members, karmic family members, to take you down, okay, to destroy you, to stop you from getting to your rendezvous point, to stop you from getting to the point of self-love and self-healing, and being able to connect to your ancestors, and also being able to connect to source, and also being able to connect to the divine. So the first card out is thinking of you. So this is an ex, okay, that worked, okay, against you, okay, thought you was gullible, thought you was a fool. Okay, this person is now feeling like they got shit on their face. I'm hearing a mini shit pie is what I'm hearing spirit say, egg on their face, etc., because they thought that you were weak. They thought that you would never see through the illusions. Many people, especially your ex and exes, hitman, ex-lovers type of energy, okay? Karmic family members, people that were in your environment that was just, wanting, seeing your shine, seeing your light, seeing your resilience, and thinking, hey, I want that, so I'm going to take it from them. Hey, I want that. So, this person is abundant. This person has creative ideas. This person has a divine light, authority, a glow. They didn't want you to, okay, feel confident enough in yourself and your abilities. And so also what I'm picking up with this is that they were sending spell work, okay, sending spells to keep you mentally confused. I'm hearing forgetful spells to keep your memory, blocking your memory, trying to I'm hearing twist the narrative and turn the narrative into, basically these people were trying to play God in your life because they were being controlled by dark entities, dark I'm hearing dark entities, and dark ancient entities and or deities, etc. And these people are now seeing that you're chosen for real, not for play, because they're seeing your heavy level of protection. They're seeing your heavy level of God moving for you. They're seeing that the sacrifice spells that they did against you didn't work. They're seeing that those poverty spells that used to work in the past, when you was going through it, when you didn't know how your life was ending up in shambles, okay, how you could work from sun up to sundown, day and night, going to work, showing up, doing what you needed to do, and your check was short. You kept losing jobs, management on your ass, co-workers on your ass, family members sending you hate, because these people were jealous and envious of you because they were in karmic energy. So now they're thinking of you. Why? Because they're getting karma. These karmic exes that was stealing your sexual energy, okay, wishing hate on you, okay, thinking, speaking hate, lies, deception, and slander, all of that is dark magic. All of that is witchcraft, okay? That is a form of trickery and deception, okay? And when they did that, they were attacking you in the spirit, okay? They was projecting things onto you that were false, projecting how they felt about themselves onto you. And that is how it works in the spirit realm. People could be insecure and hate themselves, and be insecure about their looks and their money, and want that same I'm hearing that same glow that you get when you walk into a room, when all everybody goes silent and heads turn, and because it's the authority, it's the anointings that you have on your life. And that is something that these karmic exes and karmic people and individuals and family members, however it plays it out in your life, that is the thing that they wanted the most. They wanted to steal your abundance from you and give you poverty and piss and shit. They wanted to steal and take your stability. They wanted to steal and take your energy, okay? And I'm hearing it was an entire community, okay? Communities of people that was living off of your energy, extracting energy from you through arguments, through making you feel low, making you feel down, making you feel like you're not worthy of being loved, because all you seen was trauma. You grew up in trauma. Your karmic mother, if you had a karmic mother, father, or family members, if that resonates with you, then take it. If the shoe doesn't fit, etc. But if you had different karmic people, from young all the way up, coming into your life and doing you wrong, and you may have got to a point, because I know I've been through this, where it's like, dag, I'm not doing anything wrong, I'm not being malicious, I'm not stealing, I'm not lying, I'm really being genuine, I'm really giving them my love, I'm really showing respect, and because that's the light in you. You didn't take out your traumas, on people, from what was done to you. You chose different. You chose to become different. You chose to be different. And when you stepped out on faith and healed, okay, because healing when you are wounded is scary. For the people that go through their healing and their transformation, when they're called to by their ancestors, the spirit team, and the Most High, it's scary. But the difference between those of us that are chosen and answer the call and not get the call and don't make no moves and stay in devil energy, you continue to, you start to grow, you start to transform through the pain. I'm hearing you start to transform through the fire. You start to become different. Fire is a form of alchemy. It purifies, and it destroys. And I'm hearing that for those of you that are being nudged to heal, and those of you that are on your healing journey and chose that, the enemy hates that even more, because now you see them. You're able to see their face. You're able to see through the mask. You no longer question your intuition. You no longer question why you felt that gut feeling about, this family member or this ex or this friend or this stranger, or somebody you met at the damn supermarket. You no longer question it. You go with it. No matter how convincing the mask is, how convincing the deception and the role play is, because it's that gut feeling, it's that intuitive nudge. And the difference between you then, before you heal, and now is that that is your guide. Your nudge, your intuition, your connection to source, it guides you through your journey, so it protects you. You use the pain and the lessons, okay, that you learn, the trauma, as you heal it. You turn it into wisdom. You turn it in. That's when people say you're turning your pain into power. Okay, so you were able to do that. You didn't allow the enemy to destroy you and to tear you down, to keep you down. Many of you out there, such as myself, and the enemy sees you as a threat because you didn't fall. When they were sending destruction at you, you bended, but you didn't break. And at some points, you may have felt like you were breaking, but you were really transforming for a better you. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Let's get into this, y'all. It's a whole lot of people that's under judgment right now, y'all, thinking of you. Why are they thinking of you? Because they know that they're getting their asses tore out the frame for going against you, for giving you hate for love, for giving you chaos for peace, for giving you total and utter destruction, for you just trying to, move on and forgive and live your life and continue to bettering yourself. Okay, they're getting judgment. Why? Because whoever I'm speaking to, you're chosen. You have that authority. Okay, in the spirit, you're being crowned because you paid the price, okay? You cleared your karmic debt, okay? You earned your stripes. And once you do that in the spirit, as above, so below, the things that your enemy was doing and the enemy, the people that the enemy was using in your life, near you, around you, in the spirit and in the flesh, to attack you, to scare you, to torment you, to keep you in a perpetual cycle of unrest. Everywhere you're like, Dad, people are trying to pick at you, trying to argue with you, trying to attack your peace, within your life, within your purpose, within your home, within your work environment, within as you go out into the world, in the spirit, and across the realms. That time is over. And a lot of these people, whether you know who all of the people that I'm hearing for many of you, you don't know all of the people that was coming up against you, but you're going to be able to see their fall. Okay. You're going to see how they look. Okay. Because spirit and, spirit has a way of turning your enemies into a footstool. And that's absolutely the truth, because I'm a living representation of it. You don't have to sit around and worry about your enemies, or are they going to, receive karma and judgment for how they did you. Okay. How they lied about you, how they slandered you. They're getting it. Oof. And you're going to have front row seats, okay, to watch it, because you didn't deserve how they did you, is what I'm hearing in the spirit. I hate that I love you, but I love to hate you. You see, I can't make this up. I did a pre-pull and the cards came out immediately. And for the first card, I did a clarification, or the first card, I'm thinking of you, I did a clarification. So the first card is there in the Five of Pentacles. That's why they're thinking about you. They're thinking about you, chosen collective out there, because they're in the Five of Pentacles. Why? Because they continue to attack your finances. They continue to attack your money. They continue to attack your love life. They continue to send spell work. Okay, these karmic exes, these fake friends, these karmic family members, they wanted you to be in poverty because they knew that you were an abundant energy. They knew that when they was around you, you made their life better. They knew that when they was around you, they felt safe, okay? They knew when they was around you, they didn't have to worry about betrayal. They knew when they was around you, if you had it, you would give it. They knew your loving and kind and giving nature. Picking up on Queen of Cups energy, but the Queen of Pentacles energy came out. You're very fruitful and abundant. That's why they made you a target. That's why they made you the scapegoat. That's why they wanted to make you the sacrifice. That's why they wanted to put spiritual hits out on you, okay, and insurance policies on you, and steal and extract your energy so that they can walk in your essence and in your light. I remember not too long ago, I had a dream, y'all, and I was in a hotel room. Okay, this could have a connection to the people that were going against you. They may do work or dealings or illegal, fraudulent dealings in hotel rooms. They may have to live out of a hotel room. I know it was a certain point in time where I had to live out of a hotel room because my enemies were attacking my finances, my stability, my mind, attacking me from all angles in groups. Now I know that, but then I knew I was just in a storm and in a whirlwind, and I had to weather the many storms. Okay, it was all because they wanted your financial security. They wanted your stability, but they didn't want to do the work though. They didn't want to go through the fire and emerge through the flame like you did. They didn't choose to heal no matter how painful it was, because healing is painful. Anything that you start new is going to be a little bit of, in the beginning, phases. You're going to question, hey, am I ready to do this? Should I do this? But for many of you that pull that nudging, like how I got, healing is essential. Your enemies didn't expect for you to heal, because on your healing journey, especially in the beginning phases, that's when they ramped it up. They didn't want you to heal. So they knew, hey, well, how could a person cannot heal in an environment, the same environment in a sense that broke them. A person can't heal with certain people that were just sending spell work and doing witchcraft and really sending hate behind the scenes towards your life, towards your finances, towards that business, towards your love life, towards your stability. For just like many of you like me, I had to get those devils out of my life. I didn't care if it was family members, okay? I didn't care if they was in karmic energy, they had to go because they didn't have any good intentions for me. Because one thing about misery is that misery loves company. And so if they're afraid of healing, they don't want you to heal, especially when they're keeping you down, especially when they're feeding off of your energy. They want to keep you in the same low place so that they could continue to come in and out of your life. And once you understand that, you're able to elevate, you able to move different, you able to see through the smoke and mirrors is what I'm hearing in the spirit. Thank you, spirit. Y'all, this is a message, y'all. God, this is a message, okay? It's certain lovers, okay, ex-lovers that don't want to treat you right, don't want to give you, pour into you, but they're there to take, they're there to steal, they're there for your life force energy, they're there for your motivation, they're there for you to guide them and give them energy to build a life while they destroy yours behind the scenes with a smile. I'm hearing somebody walking up to you behind their back, and you think they got flowers or a gift or some food because that's the energy that you give to them, but they have a sword behind their back to stab you in your back, okay, when you're not looking, you know, to deceive, operating in the shadows. They got a gun behind their back, you know, to shoot you, okay, to try to take you out, to try to stop your motion, stop your life, similar, you know, because that's how the enemy operates. You know, certain friendships, you know, the energy is the energy. The physical vessel in which, you know, the enemy is using, that may change. But one thing about it, you know, that saying, energy does not lie. Oof. I'm hearing it in the spirit, y'all. Y'all are going through a revolution, okay? A revolution. The revolution is here. And this is happening on a collective global level with the chosen. And it's also happening with the planet, okay? I'm hearing no more locked doors, okay? I'm hearing, you know, what's done in the dark is coming to the light. And that's why a lot of these people that was going against you, the family members, karmic exes coming in, being sent in, okay? Working together behind the scenes in the spirit to destroy you, to dismantle you, because they knew that you had a great destiny. For many of you, they pulled cards. They went to dark practitioners on you. For many of you, they went and got readings on you to see where your destiny was, okay, where you were headed, what you were set to receive, okay, and behind the scenes, I know that was in my case, okay, and so they know what was set for you. They know that you were meant for an abundant life. They knew that you was not meant to struggle. They knew that you was meant to receive reciprocal relationships where you love and you give and you're poured into in the same way, like a plant. You know, you can't grow a plant if it's not being watered and if it doesn't get sunlight. Well, many of these karmic people that many of you are being guided to walk away from or have walked away from and have shut and closed that door, this is why they're thinking of you, because it was your energy that they were building off of, okay? They were stealing and siphoning your energy and trying to use witchcraft and black magic and doing readings and doing kitchen magic and paying root workers and practitioners, okay, and traveling around and paying a lot of money to get this work done, because they knew something up. They saw the light in you before you saw it in yourself. They saw who you were before you got to really know yourself, okay, in fullness. And so that's why healing is necessary. So you don't carry around those open childhood wounds, you know, so that the enemy could use you and abuse you and continue to keep you on a perpetual cycle of Ferris wheel to hell, okay, with you basically submitting, because you know what I'm saying, you still battling with your demons. I had to battle with my demons and I had to fight with my demons, and we had to come into alignment and together with my light in order for me to connect to the divine, okay, moving with the light, okay? That is how it works, okay? A lot of these people out here, y'all, a lot of these karmics, they're only thinking of you because you're not dead. They only thinking of you because they know the shit that they did behind the scenes. I'm hearing they was sending lead. I'm hearing they were sending in physical people to harm you physically, okay? Hitman lovers, fake friends to get you set up into certain situations, to get you kidnapped. I'm hearing to get you taken out, to, you know, make it look like it's a natural death, make it look like it was a suicide is what I'm hearing in the spirit, okay? They was gunning for you. They was doing spell work to I'm hearing a mental magic as well and sweetening spells, okay? So after they do you wrong and you look at it and you like, yo, I'm forgiving you, but your behavior is not changing. You know, you keep portraying me, you keep lying about me, and the universe and your spirit team, even before you go through your healing in fullness, show you glimpses, okay? Certain glimpses of what your enemies are doing behind the scenes. You may get it through a dream. You may get it through a stranger. You may get it through something coming across your social media, letting you know outright that the so-called hidden ops, before you knew that they were fully ops. You knew they was fucked up, or you knew they was damaged, or you knew they needed a little bit of work, but you didn't judge them. You let them know that you saw them and that they needed to do work on themselves, like how you were doing work on yourself. And for many, especially when it came to these family members, karmic family members, and these hitman exes, their ego was bruised because you saw them. Ooh. You saw through to them. You was able to see through. Ooh. They weren't able to, piss on you and tell you that it was raining. And so the fact that you just, even not just saying that you were, boisterous about it or whatever, or loud or screaming, but you just let them know, hey, I see you and you need some work because I see what you're doing. But they thought as long as they could keep you unhealed and keep you silent and keep you muted by spell work, or, to keep you in your feelings and trapped in your head, that you would never leave. But you did, for many of you, okay? And/or you're in the process of doing that. We are on different timelines. These enemies are out in the cold. They're losing their houses. They're losing their cars. They're losing their credibility. Their crimes are coming to the light. Other unalivings that they did to people that were innocent are coming to the light in this cult, in this, I'm hearing dark coven, okay? In this dark society, okay? Where they do things in the shadows and then they come out and smile and act like they're, good civilians or good citizens in society, okay? They was coming against you, whether you're divine feminine or divine masculine, because of your Queen of Pentacles energy. And that's why they wanted to swap. They wanted you to be in poverty. They wanted you to have money blockages. They wanted you to be in your head. They wanted you to move out of lack. They wanted you to move out of doubt. Why? Because they was trying to destiny swap with you. And the fact that you healed, you cut their ass off, you called judgment, and you move forward, you're now sitting on your throne, okay? Stay on your throne, okay? And do not let these people come back, because the only reason they're coming back is because their spell work is backfiring, okay? That's why they're in the Five of Pentacles. That death magic that they sent towards you is hitting them in the head. Their health is failing. STDs, STIs. I'm hearing they don't have enough money to pay their mortgage and their rent. I'm hearing their cars is getting repoed. They're getting into car accidents. I've been there, y'all. I know the energy when I tap into the energy. All hell is breaking loose in your enemies' lives, y'all. The beauty spells is bouncing back, okay? Them hair loss spells is bouncing back, okay? They trying to figure out how did it go from them living in the lap of luxury to them falling down. They're now coming down off of your throne, okay? They're being ripped off of your throne. They're now being dragged down off of that mountain, because it was your mountain to begin with, and it's being restored. I can't make this up. Revolution. Woo, it is your revolution. The divine being's revolution. The divine feminine's revolution, as well as the divine masculine. 2222. This is somebody's message, y'all. Stay on your throne, and we're going to continue forward, okay? I hate, the first card was thinking of you. The second card was, I hate that I love you, but I love to hate you. It was a love-hate relationship. Anytime you got a love-hate relationship with a person, whether a karmic family member, a friend, an ex, whoever, however, it's not healthy, because that person's love and admiration could quickly turn into obsession and hate and envy and jealousy, and they start to hate the fact that they're not you, and then they become obsessed with trying to be you, walk in your light, walk in your power and your authority, okay? And they don't want to be them, so they project who they are and their karmic debt and their horrible karma and their horrible deeds, and they project their energies off onto you, okay, while taking your good energy and going to manifest. If you ever seen people that look like, they don't get their money by any means, no matter who that good means, and they on some get money by any means type of energy, no matter who they got to snake, who they got to take out, who they got to lie on, who they got to set up, who they got to frame, yeah, they not doing the work. They're stealing from someone else. They're stealing other people's creative ideas. They're stealing other people's essence. They're stealing other people's energy, okay? And I'm seeing in my mind's eye, the Kardashians, because they are dark witches, and they built their empire off of energy harvesting, specifically targeting melanated women and melanated males that hate themselves in one way or the other with self-hate, you know? So that's just what it is, y'all. Fake friends working with family members, okay? I'm hearing in the spirit that your fake karmic friends and or karmic lovers and or lovers, you know, I'm hearing spiritual hit. I'm hearing spiritual hitman ex-lovers. You know, we're working with your family members because they saw your abundance, okay? And these dark entities and, you know, these, you know, demons as well, confirmation burp, we're working through your fake family members and fake friends and, you know, karmic people that were in your environment, okay, might have saw you online. This is how it works in the spirit realm. It may be people that one person or people that know you, and it be other people that go along just to get along because they're like, okay, they're cowards, okay, that those are the type of people that group up against somebody that's innocent, knowing that they're innocent or feeling like, hey, you know, they're so lazy that they don't even want to go and do the back work, okay, because they're lazy, okay, because they're used to stealing, or they just idiots, okay? A lot of these people are going through judgment because they came up against a chosen one, and the time for playing is over. I'm hearing playtime is over. I can't make this up. Fraudulent dealings. I'm hearing in the spirit for many of you that a lot of these karmics, no matter how they show up in your physical reality of having a close connection or a close bond, whether you walked away from them, whether you used to, you know, have them in your life, okay, they were able to elevate based on having connection, close connection to you and your energy. See, when people are close, they able to snake you out better. You know, they able to get information that you really may not give to people that you don't know, to people that you don't care about, to people that you don't love. So that's why anytime for any operation, it could be anything. It could be a movement of change and justice for the better, you know, for a good cause. It could be, I'm hearing in the spirit, I'm hearing you know, it could be in the drug, you know, the drug type of, you know, wars and etc. You know, the hierarchy of, you know, the corner boys all the way up to the kingpins. They get in. It has to be somebody that's close, somebody that's in, somebody that has a certain level, you know, to be able to get next to you to snake you. You get what I'm saying? It ain't, you know, I'm hearing it ain't no love in the streets. And we're really, a lot of these karmic energies, you know, it ain't no love because they don't care about, you know, oh, you're my friend, you're my family member, you know, you're my lover. All they see is that they're able to get something out of you, and they'll snake anybody in order to win, in order to be on top, in order to look like they got it. And so that's why they say, you know, it's a saying. What is the saying, Spirit? Bring it to me. Okay, it's a saying, basically, you know, you can't have no weak links in your crew. You can't have no weak links on your team. You can't have nobody that's weak, real weak to the flesh. You can't have nobody with no addictions, or you can't have nobody that's, you know, because the enemy will use that to exploit. To get to you, the enemy will use the people around you to get to you, and that's pretty much the energy. These karmic friends and family members and cults, dark cults that was working, you know, against you, chosen ones. That since they was I'm hearing they were trying to frame you by stealing your energy and try to set you up to take the fall and to take the bad karma and sacrifice you and have you, you know, just, you know, die off and make it look like it was an accident, or to make it look like it just was a coincidence, or it was just a freak accident, or it just was a coincidence, when really they wanted to pin all of what they were doing in the physical realm and the energetic realm and across the realms, especially in the spirit realm, the fraudulent dealings that they were doing in your energy to the people that you used to be close to. You see how that shit works? You see the angle of this, okay? So in return, you weren't the sacrifice. So since they wanted to frame you and steal your energy and take your kindness for weakness and take you being, you know, somebody that has morals, values, and integrity, and somebody of the light, they wanted to frame you and I'm hearing spit on your name. I'm hearing drag your name through the mud. I'm hearing they wanted to paint you out to be what they wanted people to see you as. Okay, character assassination. Okay, is what I'm hearing. Spiritual bullying, tormenting you. Okay, now how they get their money is coming out. Their fraudulent dealings is coming out, and it's not fun no more. That's why they thinking of you, because they know you, how they treated you. This is a whole group of people, y'all. Whether you know them or you was connected to them and you cut them off, or you cut them off or whatever, you've pulled your energy back. You've called your power back. And so they do not have your energy to go around and get doors open, to go around and get out of paying for their crimes. You know, it's similar to identity theft, but it's in the spirit. Many of these beings were stealing people's identity in the physical realm. Credit card fraud, okay, running up in people's shit, taking their shit, making it look like they wasn't there. Okay, oh my God, ties. Okay, I'm hearing ties to people in the crooked people in the justice system. Okay, so that they could do certain things and get out of it. Okay, I'm also hearing energetic crimes. They were doing crimes in the spirit. Okay, doing crimes in the astral realm and in the dream world with stealing people's energy. Okay, and also stealing it from the youth. Okay, stealing it from women. I'm hearing underage girls. Okay, boys. I'm hearing children. These people were a part of a sex ring, okay, connected to a sex ring, okay, a sex cult, okay, that does black magic. And so all of what they did in the dark is coming to the light. Okay, Spirit said, your ancestors in the Most High universe, okay, and Spirit said basically they wanted to paint you out to be the monster. They wanted to paint you out to I'm hearing, to frame you for crimes that you didn't even commit, that you didn't even know about, and come back and point the finger at you. And now everything that they did, murders that they got away with committing, okay, no matter how long ago it's coming out. I'm hearing they're finding the bodies. I'm hearing people are going back. Cases that were closed are being reopened because evidence is now there. You know what I'm saying? Evidence is there. And I'm also hearing, while you get justice chosen, the people and the children, okay, that were tormented and traumatized. And I'm hearing, God, y'all. God, this is deep. I'm hearing, the bodies of those that were taken out, okay, that they, that they felt that, they were taking their voice and the cases were closed. The crossed over people, children, okay, women, okay, that were vulnerable and preyed upon by this dark cult, okay. They get money by any means, no matter who they got to take out, who they got to torture, these people are very sadistic is what I'm hearing. They like to see people tortured. They like to feed off of people's misery and their pain and their agony, okay? And so what's done in the dark is being brought to the light. And what goes up must come down, you hear me? And what you put out, you must get back. You hear me? And the karmic things that were being done, these fraudulent illegal dealings, okay, that was being done is coming right back to them. And so it's coming back to them not only in the spirit and in the energetic realm and across the realms, but in the physical realm as well. I'm hearing spiritual court and physical court is on the horizon. I cannot make this up, y'all. Shadow side. These people was working out of their shadow side. They was full of darkness, y'all. They was full of deceit, okay? They allowed their demons, okay, and their shadow side unhealed to run their life through the ego, and it's leading them to the pits of hell that they wanted for you, chosen ones, okay? They get to sit in that hell, in that ditch that they dug for you, okay? They get to fall into the net. He has fallen into the net that he has set, y'all, is what I'm hearing in the spirit. They're falling into the pit that they dug for you, and that's why this whole community is thinking about you, because anybody and everybody that was a part of it, no matter if it was a dark practitioner, a root worker, a hoodoo worker, all of these workers, whether they know them, they're in the cult, or they went outside and paid these people and brought them in. I'm hearing that they're dying, y'all, and they're all being exposed and they're all losing. I'm hearing is how they wanted your body, okay, to be dead in the water, chosen, and how I'm hearing this dark cult got away with destroying people and unaliving people and having no heart and being very cold, to a point where it was just downright satanic. This is their fate now. Ooh, their bodies are now falling, okay? Their children are now being affected, okay? Their money is now being affected. The house of cards is falling down, y'all. I can't make this up. Bank failure. Bank failure. It's okay, y'all. They stole my everything. You're gonna get it back. If you righteous and you chosen, you're gonna get it back. Just keep calling back your power. Just keep moving forward and your divine purpose and your divine calling, and don't let nothing stop you. Okay, don't let the distractions stop you. Keep praying. Keep connecting to the divine. Keep calling judgment. Okay, and keep calling justice in situations where you was mishandled. And if you are chosen, if you are moving in the light, okay, if you are not out here doing wickedness in the dark, okay, I'm hearing the time of our vindication, chosen ones, is here. Okay, bank failure, they losing. I can't make this up. You saw the Five of Pentacles come out. And now I'm going to Spirit is telling me to keep going a little further, and then I'm going to clarify. All right. So cult sending attacks, they still sending attacks, but guess what? Now that you done elevated, chosen, now that you got a higher level of protection, okay, because all of with this dark cult, okay, certain karmic exes, family members, strangers, people that work on a job, that's the thing within this society. You can't take certain people and things at face value, because you don't know what they doing behind the scenes. You don't know you know what I'm saying? You don't know who the property manager is if they're a Satanist. You don't know if the employer or the people at the job. It'd be the people that you least expect that are the ones that are playing in magic. It'd be the closest ones to you that are the ones that's setting you up for the fall. But guess what? Those attacks that they were sending you relentlessly, guess what? The first card was thinking of you. They thinking of you. Why? Because it's blowing back. It's backfiring. It's backfiring. I'm hearing, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. Do the divine collective of chosen ones no harm. Okay, it's blowing back. They're seeing that you're untouched, chosen one, and it's making them worry, because they know that anybody, when you send out energy, you got to get that back in return. The energy doesn't die. It just reappears. It just transforms. Okay, so this dark cult, they're getting hit with their own energy that they were sending towards you. I can't make this up. Eastern stars. I'm heavily picking up on Eastern star energy, and I'm picking up on Masons, okay? Demonic Masons, okay? And guess what? The next card was Dark Entity came out in the reverse. Those dark entities that they worship and that they give offerings to and that they make demonic pacts with, okay? Oath, blood oaths with is what I'm hearing in the spirit, okay? I'm hearing that they cashed a check that their ass didn't have the money in the bank to fulfill. And so these dark entities, they still want their money, because what's done in the dark must come to the light, and the devil don't play fair. So just because their sacrifice attempt, okay, on the chosen didn't work, okay, they thought it was going to work. I'm hearing these people were so confident about what they were doing. I'm hearing that they just knew, chosen ones out there, chosen one collective that this resonates with. They just knew that you was dead in the water. They just knew that you was going to be slaughtered. They just knew, because they knew the heavy level magic that they sent towards you. Not just one, not just two, but groups of people. The best of the best practitioners they went to pay to get you up out of here. The best of the best. The ones that are known globally for being the best to get people taken out. Being the best, okay, to get people sick and get them to die. I'm hearing to get them to die and make it look like it's a natural cause. It's a type of deaths where the doctors don't know what happened, okay? A lot of this is spell work. See, now when you know better, you able to do better. And in my case, I meant to blow the whistle, okay, to let people know, hey, you may not really be sick. Hey, that could be spell work there. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, we're going to clarify, y'all. I can't make this up. We're thinking of you, the Ace of Wands in the reverse. These goddamn people that have gone against you, that were warned, chosen ones, to leave you the hell alone. Because before, I'm hearing things were going bad a little before the floodgates of hell started to open with the backfires in their life. They were warned to stop, to leave you alone, but they didn't, because the ego was so big. Okay, they say the pride goes before the fall, and this is their fall now. Okay, poverty backfires, spell work backfires, okay, losing everything that they did all of this wickedness to achieve and to get, okay, that it's being ripped from them. Okay, the red carpet is being ripped from them. And I'm hearing, because it never was theirs to begin with. I can't make this up. Chosen ones, you have your freedom now. You freed yourself from bondage, mental bondage, emotional bondage, financial bondage. And you know how you did it? You healed. You know how you did it? You listened to your spirit team. You know how you did it? You chose to connect with God instead of going and giving yourself over to the devil for a Happy Meal and a bunch of fucking trinkets that really don't matter at the beginning and at the end of the day, from what you got to give up. Okay, you have your freedom, and so your enemies that was moving forward and sending that shit to you, okay, without end, okay, wanting to steal your freedom and walk in your light and your essence, guess what? You got your freedom. So all of that shit that they sent towards you to keep you down, to keep you dead, to try to keep you dumb, okay, to try to keep you trapped in relationships where you wasn't being loved, you wasn't being respected, you was being cheated on, you was being sold and I'm hearing set up and sold and plotted on like a sheep for slaughter. Now that is their energy. Whew. As you walk away free, chosen ones, whew, Your enemies are being imprisoned in the spirit and in the material realms, and all that they did in the dark to them fraudulent dealings is coming out to the surface, and they're under arrest is what I'm hearing in the spirit. And guess what? Now that's why they thinking of you. Why? Not because they cared, because if they got away, if they was able to get away with it, if they was able to leave you out in the fucking street with nothing out of your mind, they would have continued on with their life like nothing happened. I'm hearing if they was able, if the sacrifice of you, if the hit of you was what the many hits that they put on you, with all of this spell work over a great span of time, if it worked, they wouldn't be coming back, with fake apology. They wouldn't be coming back wanting to, hey, well, remember me, remember the bond we used to have? No, they only coming back because they getting their ass tore out the frame. Why? Because I'm hearing you outsmarted your opponent, and I'm hearing that they didn't think that you was worthy of the respect, okay, of having your own mind. For many of you, they were sending so many mental spells that they thought you was going to be out of your mind and gullible for the rest of your life. They thought you was going to be an easy sacrifice. I'm hearing that they said, oh, we got a fool where we can get that job done. We got a fool lined up to sacrifice, because a lot of these people that were a part of this dark cult, they've been doing this for a while, okay? A lot of people that they did this, came up against and did this to, they were able to get away with it. Whew. That's why they don't know. That's why, and I'm hearing in the spirit, thank you, spirit. That's why they continue to send attacks, even though they know that they're seeing their lives be ruined. Okay, they continue to send attacks. Why? Because they don't want to accept defeat, even though they've already lost. I'm hearing they keep sending attacks because they can't, they stuck in their head because they've done this to many people. They've collected these romance scammers of many people, okay? They've collected, the energy of many people and binded themselves to their energy and stole and siphoned their energy and beat down their boundaries and kicked in their doors in the spirit and the flesh and in the dream world to retrieve and extract their energy, and they were never held accountable until you chose it. Whew. That's the only reason why they want to do a truce is what I'm hearing. That's the only reason why they cop and please. That's the only reason why they want to come to some sort of common ground, because you outrank them. Whew. You're more powerful than your enemies. That's why they were not able to overpower you. Okay, they took your kind heart, your loving nature. Okay, I can't make this up. The next card is Queen of Cups. Okay, they took you for a goddamn fool, because whether you're a divine feminine, okay, my nose is itching, confirmation, whether you're a divine feminine or a divine masculine, the Queen of Cups in energy, the Queen of Cups energy is very nurturing, very giving, very warm, okay, very nurturing, okay, very fair in the upright, okay? To my divine feminines and masculines out there, you're loving, okay? These people were emotionally fed off of your energy because you embody the divine feminine energy of love, okay? And so love is the highest frequency in the universe. You're able to manifest off of love. You're able to create off of love. You're able to connect to your higher source and your higher self, okay? And the universe on love. And so that's why they targeted you in the first place, because these people, I can't make this up, was full of darkness. Their hearts were cold, okay? They were very cold and calculated because they don't love themselves. And I'm also hearing that they have no light in them. So that's why they wanted to snuff out your light. They wanted to steal what was yours. They wanted to use your love, okay, and weaponize it against you, okay? They wanted to use your ability to love freely and, to be comfortable and, in your emotions, to keep you trapped in your head, okay? But no longer, okay? I can't make this up, y'all. Y'all see the energy? These people invested in going against you. These karmic family members, these fake friends, okay? I'm hearing these fake ass friends, these fake lovers, okay? That was sent in by the enemy, sent in and working with your family members, sent in working with people in the communities and behind the veil, okay? To take you out. And the only reason why, I can't make this up, they coming back to you, okay, with a peace offering, a truce offering, trying to act like they wasn't with the people going against you, trying to take you the fuck up out of here, is because their freedom is in the reverse. I'm hearing, ooh, freeze, ooh, you under arrest. God, I can't make this up. Oh my God. They didn't get a return on the investment of having you dead in the water or found in a ditch somewhere or found in I'm hearing in a wooded area, okay? Oh, I'm hearing a shallow grave. These people was plotting and celebrating your defeat, y'all. And you did nothing to him. God, I cannot make this up. Y'all, this is a message here. Like, share, and subscribe, okay? The rest, let me see. Spirit is telling me to go to it's a few more of the pre-pool that I picked, y'all. So the dark entity came out in the reverse, letting me know, okay, that these people that came up against you, this dark cult, coven, okay, could be church leaders, have some sort of pull and, have some sort of authority wherever they are, in their day jobs, but when they behind the scenes, okay, they doing all types of trickery, okay, they're psychotic, okay, they're psychotic, and they already was crazy as hell, thinking that they was going to be able to come up against a chosen one and win. Can we have a moment of silence? They thought they was going to be able to come up against a chosen one that's in their purpose, that have healed, that have went through an ego death, that have healed and connected to their higher self and their divinity. They were crazy as they crazy as bed bugs is what I'm hearing. They were psychotic to think that they was going to be able to make you the sacrifice. Why? Because I guess they just didn't want to think that you were chosen. I guess they were so jealous that they wanted to think, oh, well, this person, that anybody can get got is what I'm hearing, because these are people that have no soul. I'm hearing they have no conscience. I'm hearing they're cold-blooded. I'm hearing that, their ego has led them to the pits that they set, okay, for you chosen. And I can't make this up, FBI raid. And all of these cards came out together. All of them came out in threes. The last ones I just showed you, and Spirit told me to take them. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. We telling business today. We exposing an enemy today, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. Now, Spirit is telling me to do some clarification, okay? So I hate you. I hate that I love you, but I love to hate you. Spirit, can we get some clarification? My spirit team, ancestors, and gods closest to the sun. God. Woo, I can't make this up, y'all. Spirit is talking. Revolution in the reverse came out with 6 of Pentacles. Okay, they hate that they love you, okay, but they love to hate you, okay, because they thought that they was going to try to, with revolution in the reverse, they wanted to try to steal your destiny and steal your revolution, but they really blocked their own roads, trying to block yours with this investment. They didn't get a return on the investment. I can't make it up. The cards is talking, y'all. Oh, thank you, Holy Spirit. Fake friends working with your family members. Holy Spirit, my spirit team, ancestors, and God. Ooh. Clarify. Fake friends working with your family members. Ooh, this is a message. Like, share, and subscribe. God. You see? I can't make this up. 9 of Swords is in the reverse. You no longer trapped in your head like you used to be. Okay, they was comfortable with you being trapped in your head. They was comfortable with you saying, oh, well, that's my family member. That's my love. That's my lover. I can't I can't walk away. I can't let go. I'm here. That's my friend. We was friends for so long. It's worth saving. You're not in that energy no more. So the energy has to go back to them. Okay, I can't make this up. Fake friends working with your family members. They trapped in their head now. Why? Because they're getting karma. They're getting severe karma, because not only all of the shit that they did out here wickedly, not just towards you, towards other people, chosen ones, but when they came up against you, that's bringing down, I'm hearing it, the floodgates of hell is upon them. And now they're trapped in their mind like they wanted you to be trapped in yours. Like, share, and subscribe, babies. Y'all, we in here today. Let me take a little sip of my tea. We on one. All right. Fraudulent dealings. God. I split the deck on strength, y'all. Let me see. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. I split the deck, y'all, on strength, okay? So with the fraudulent dealings, these karmic enemies, no matter who they are in the physical environment, okay, who they are to you, they didn't expect you to stand in your strength and walk the fuck away and call judgment. So those fraudulent dealings, how they get their money, who they've taken out, who they've destroyed mentally, emotionally, who they left in financial ruin, okay? We're moving in trickery and deception and magic. It's now falling on their head. They did so much to you, chosen ones, oh my God, that they knew that you would never heal. They just knew that you would never elevate. They just knew that you would never let them go and walk away from them. And I'm hearing, and they gave you no reason to stay. All right? You standing in your power and walking the fuck away and cutting them off is the reason why. And they know deep down that's why they thinking about you. That's why they stuck in their head thinking about you day and night. Because as their life gets worse and worse, they see yours elevate. They see your life elevating. They see your money, those money blocking spells that they put on you to reroute, okay, what you was doing, the hard work that you was doing on yourself and in your life when you was just keeping your head down and minding your business, okay, and just waiting for your abundance to come in when you didn't see it. They didn't think that you were strong enough to let go. They didn't think that you would start putting the puzzle pieces together. I'm hearing your spirit team revealed to you who the enemy was, and you had no other choice but to walk away and choose you. I'm hearing now you're gonna let them kill you. Woo, God. I know that's what my spirit team said to me, y'all. Are you gonna let them take you the fuck up out of here? Or are you gonna stand in your strength? Are you gonna learn to love yourself? If you didn't love yourself, are you gonna learn to love yourself and choose you? Because at the end of the day, you don't need a person or a spouse to validate you. You're worthy whether you're single or you in a relationship. You're worthy whether you have the backing of your karmic family or not. You're worthy whether you walk away from these karmic ass friends that really hate on you behind the scenes, gossip about you behind the scenes, whether you're a male or female, they try to sleep with your dude, they try to get up on your bitch, is what I'm hearing. They going behind the scenes, gossiping, telling your business. They didn't want you to stand in your power and walk away, and you did it. Woo. Congratulations, y'all. The time for vindication is here. Woo, is what I'm hearing. God. So now all of their fraudulent dealings, all of your enemies, the lies that they told about you over the years, the character assassination, them painting the picture to other people that they wanted them to see you as. When you sat back, when you stayed silent, okay, they thought that you was defeated, but you was really, God, gathering your strength and healing so that when you stood in your power and your walked away, you was gonna stand in it, y'all. It's 111 in the building. Like, share, subscribe, and subscribe. Oh my God, share the video so that we can get these messages out, y'all. You stood in your power, and guess what? They didn't think that you would do it because they were too weak to do it, and that's why they was attacking you day and night. I'm hearing that. Call the coppers is what I'm hearing. Whew, I just picked that up, y'all. Call the coppers. These people are under arrest in the spirit. You're gonna start seeing your enemies fall in many different ways. They got diseases that they don't want nobody to know about. They got sicknesses that they trying to hide as they keep that mask on, they keep that grin on to the outside world. They keeping their social medias, under wraps, making it look like they ain't going through what they really going through. But behind the scenes, these people are crying tears and crying for mercy. I'm hearing that now they're praying to God. Why? Because all those attacks are swallowing them up, chosen ones that they sent you. They was okay when they had you in your head feeling like your life was over. For many of you, they sent you suicide spell. They wanted you to take yourself out of here. And when you didn't, they sent in the hitmen to get you. I'm hearing it was a perpetual cycle of torment and hell and witchcraft. They was beating you down every step you took. They was attacking you in your love life, attacking you in your finances, attacking you in your dreams. I'm hearing for many of you, you was waking up with scratches. You was battling in your dream state. They was battling with you in the astral realm. When you got up, it was people you didn't even know walking up to you wanting to argue with you. They were sending these people in to extract your energy. And now that you said, bitch, fuck you, I don't care who you are, I'm choosing me. I know my power. I'm pulling back my power. And since you fucking played on my top, get on with it the best way you can. And when you walked away, y'all, I'm telling you what's happening. I can't make this up. When you walked away, your enemies were no longer to shield under your hedge of protection and steal and siphon your energy to use it against you to attack you. So now I'm hearing the pit that they dug for you is now on the horizon. God, thank you, Holy Spirit. Woo! I can't make this up. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. They was trying to steal your abundance, steal your energy, have you be living in this nine of Pentacles energy in the reverse when that's really their energy. Now that you bossed the fuck up and walked off and said, bitch, you don't want to respect me, you don't want to love me, you want to bite the hand that's feeding you and you ain't even bringing shit, you want to make it seem like you the Don Dada when you ain't bringing nothing but pain and misery and torment to me, bitch, fuck you. I'm taking taking my glow. I'm taking my divine energy. I'm taking my divine feminine energy. I'm taking my power. I'm taking all of what you took for granted, and I'm walking the fuck off. And now you will be haunted with my absence, is what I'm hearing, y'all. I can't make this up, y'all. Spirit is talking. Like the video and share the video, y'all. I didn't know this was a sermon, y'all. I didn't know it was going to be a sermon today, God. Oh, my God. Oh, praise to the Most High. Can't make it up. Oh, God. Now the Pentacles came out again, baby. I'm standing in my power. Ooh, stand in your power, chosen ones. Because when you get on your throne, when you stand up for yourself, when you say, bitch, this is my life, this is my destiny, this is my energy, this is my abundance, this is my shielding, and it's going to work for me. It ain't going to work for you motherfucking hoes no more. Get your own goddamn shit together. Get your own storefront. No more living off of my demise. Whew. You got up. I'm here. You stood in your strength and walked away. You saw the cards, y'all. I can't make this up. You are no longer laying down for these karmic ex-lovers, these karmic friends, these karmic family members, these karmic neighbors, these karmic people on the job, these karmic strangers that see you and just automatically see your shine and want to project who they are onto you. You're no longer letting them walk over you like a goddamn doormat. And guess what? I'm hearing the London Bridge is burning down and falling down. You burned the bridge, and them hoes burned the bridge, and you struck the match, and you walked the fuck off. I'm hearing like, oh God. I'm hearing waiting to excel. You bossed the fuck up, and they never thought you would do it. I can't make this up because they know the illusions that they were sending to you. You are telling them to take their pissy, shitty ass illusions of witchcraft and go fuck themselves, y'all. Y'all, my ancestors are a little fiery. They do not have a filter, and this is the message. Like, share, and subscribe. Now that you no longer trapped in your head, you no longer thinking lowly of yourself, you no longer doubting your abilities, you no longer looking like, well, I'm working behind the scenes, I'm manifesting, but where is my abundance? Where is the harvest? Where is this? Where is that? These people were rerouting all of the work, stealing your energy and rerouting what they were able to steal from you. And what I'm hearing in the spirit is that your spirit team and your spirit guys, they, for a minute, they restricted your, I'm hearing they restricted your money and your abundance to a certain point because you was the trick. You was the trap, chosen ones. You was the karma, the walking, breathing karma that they thought was an easy fucking lick. But now they've unlocked the floodgates of the Pandora's box, and this is coming from the heavens and the cosmos. This is something that you can't just turn off. The faucet has been left running, and the whole house is going to be destroyed. Is what I'm hearing in the spirit and in the flesh, y'all. I can't make this up. Your enemy's strength is in the reverse. Because they wanted to put their weaknesses on you, project who they are on you, project the fact that they hoes on you, project the fact that they sleep around on you, project the fact that they lazy motherfuckers on you, project the fact that they don't like themselves and they insecure and they traumatized. They wanted to project onto you who they are while they walk around in your energy and your abundance and your strength. And you said, bitch, hell the fuck no, no more. 1, 2, 3 people in the building, y'all. I can't make this up. God, can't make it up. Split the deck on thief. Split the deck on thief, y'all. I cannot make this up. They was stealing your abundance, trying to steal and siphon your energy, okay? Stealing in the astro realm, in the dream world, coming through, okay, to steal your creative ideas, stealing your creative and sexual energy chakra. I'm hearing energies from your sensual, your solar plexus. Okay, they was taking your confidence. Yep, they was taking your confidence. Thank you, Spirit. That was very clear. And they was taking your sexual energy, which from your sacral chakra, and they was moving around in your energy, God. Because you know that sexual energy, that sensual energy, that sacral chakra energy is the energy of creation. So they was robbing you, stealing from you, walking in your power, walking in your strength. And guess what else they was doing? The people that was close to you, I can't make this up, lying to anybody that would listen, telling them that you were the problem, telling people that you was the hell, you was the burden, you was the one that was hard to deal with, you was the one that was hard to work with, you was the one that was the cause of all of this hell, you was the one that was a villain and it was really them the whole time. They can't make this up no more. They can't fake no more because they don't have your energy to walk in no more. These people that they were lying to, building their life off of your energy, off of your demise, okay, they no longer able to do it because you pulled your energy back and you now fighting back and protecting what is yours. Woo, is what I'm hearing, y'all. Chaos has erupted in your enemy's life. Chaos is coming like missiles, y'all. Look at the card. It's coming like missiles in your enemy's life. Why? Because they were shooting bazookas at you and you did nothing to them. God. Woo. The attack against you was not. It was unwarranted. I'm hearing it was not. Woo. God, I can't make this up. I'm telling all the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. Ace of Wands, y'all. You feel that power. Like, share, and subscribe. They were sending missiles at you. Okay? Death at you. Poverty at you. Cursing you. Hexing you behind the scenes. God. And all of that, what they have done is now their fate. I cannot make this up, y'all. Woo! I can't make this up, y'all. God, this is a message, y'all. Oh, my God. They never thought you would walk away. I'm hearing that these people, I'm also picking up on this energy that these people, these karmics that were masquerading in your life as they was something that, you know, you should be grateful to have them in your life. You should be grateful to have them in your life to bamboozle you, to steal from you, to curse you and hex you behind the scenes and come with a smile. Hell no. See, I'm hearing that when you was fucked up and when you fell off, I'm hearing they left you out in the cold. They wanted you to be out in the cold. They wanted you to feel like you was isolated. Okay, they were doing isolation spells. They was doing spells so people who would come into contact with you would see you in their energy and not in your own energy because they was too busy walking around in your energy. I'm also hearing that they would come in, get what they needed, and leave. They would come in, gaslight you, love bomb you, okay, do them glamour spells on you, take what they needed to take, whether it was a warm bed, whether it was some sex where it was stealing your energy, okay, whether they was trying to attach the entity to you through the sex and then taking your energy, okay, and going and manifesting with it, whether it was a good hot shower and a warm meal, whatever they was getting out of you. They didn't think that you would leave. Why? Because you for so long, they didn't think, they thought that they had done the worst to you and you stayed. They did the worst to you and you continued to let them back. Not only just karmic exes and karmic lovers, but karmic family members, karmic friends, the ones that you see they ain't shit, okay? And you gave them the benefit of the doubt. They thought that you didn't see the hell and the bullshit that they was doing behind the scenes. They thought that you was dumb. They thought that those blinding spells, they were sending them towards you, but they thought that you were not intelligent. They thought that they could keep bamboozling you and manipulating the energy over and over and over again, and you would continue to allow them back because you were just weak. It's no other way to do it. But guess what? You weren't weak. You was the wrong one and the right one. You was the trick. And now since they were coming after your generational inheritance, okay, that was protected by your bloodline, okay, protected by your ancestors, now that you did the work, you freed, your ancestors, you move with integrity, you get your generational wealth, you get that love and divine union, you get that family that you always wanted from people that love you and see you and want to give to you like how you give to them. You get the emotional, I'm hearing emotionally fulfilling and balanced relationships. You get to be loved how you love. You get to be poured into how you pour into people. Okay, the right connections are coming into your life now. Your abundance is on the horizon, okay? I'm hearing you get everything. You get your supernatural talents and gifts and abilities because you paid the cost to be the boss, and it's protected. Your enemies, these karmic, jealous family members, fake friends, exes, strangers that don't even know you, but see that glow on you, see the abundance of God circling around you, seeing the authority over your life. You get what's yours. Woo. And they get what they have sold. I cannot make this up. These people were fighting against you. I can't make this up, Spirit. Woo! Put it back in the deck. Split the deck on this. These people were fighting you for your generational inheritance. cursing you, hexing you, fighting you day and night, trying to curse your love life so nobody would come into your life that would do you good, okay? Oh my God, I'm hearing for many of you, some of you specifically, okay, that this resonates with. I'm hearing that your karmic family members was trying to keep loving relationships out of your life, loving friendships that were pure out of your life because they wanted to keep you down. They wanted to keep you dead. They wanted to steal your inheritance. They wanted to steal your divine divinity, your essence. They wanted to walk in your skin. I'm hearing skinwalkers, but guess what? God said, touch not my anointings and do my prophets no harm. That same fight that they were fighting up against, they was fighting up against you for your life, chosen ones. They was fighting up against you, warring against you for what's inherently yours. And guess what? It's still yours. A mad asshole can never, is what I'm hearing in the spirit. All of that fighting now, this is why they want to cop please now. This is why they want to talk. I seen a op the other day, y'all, that I knew was an op, but I just got the fuck out of the way and got the fuck on and walked the fuck off. And, you know, from that connection, and the motherfucker popped up in my reality the other day with a smile like, hey, remember me? I'm like, oh, hey, you? It ain't happening. Pause, y'all. It ain't happening. Why are they sending these people into your life? Why are these exes from the past? Nobody from the past and nobody sent in from people from the past can go forward with you into your destiny. Nobody. Thank you so much. Happy watching. Thank you for the read. No problem. Thank you for being here. They can't go with you. These people from the past can't go with you. Guess what? Because the universe had to come in and intervene on your behalf. The universe had to come in and destroy certain karmic soul ties, certain karmic spiritual contracts, okay, with these people that was sent into your life to do well by you, but chose to go against you, chose to fight up against you. I can't make this up. The universe sat back and watched. They chose to fight up against you. They chose not to defend your name. These ex-lovers, these fake family members, they chose to go against what the contract, the soul contract said before y'all was even born. And so that's why they getting their asses tore out of the frame, because Big Mama Universe and the Heavenly Father is coming in and making crooked paths straight, is what I'm hearing, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. This is a message. It's been an hour, y'all. I looked over there at my little time glass, my little hourglass, y'all. I can't make this up. Y'all. Oh my God. Thank y'all so much for being here. This is a message, y'all. Spirit is moving. Holy Spirit, is there any more oracle messages that I need to bring out? Ooh. Holy Spirit, ancestors closest to the sun. Ooh. Court. Can't make this up. Court and government came out. I can't make this up. These people are under investigation. They're under investigation. They're in court, y'all. In physical court and spiritual court. I'm hearing laugh now, cry later. Ooh. Laugh now, cry later. These people are being brought under an investigation, y'all, that they cannot get out of. And I'm hearing they want to make it seem like they're getting away scot-free, but these people are fucked up out here, y'all. They fucked up out here is what I'm hearing. And they have no ancestral protection. They have no ancestral protection. Their ancestors cannot defend them. Why? Because they came up against the ethers, coming against the chosen one. They came up against the heavens, coming against the chosen one. I'm hearing they came up against the gods, coming against God's child, God's daughter, God's son, coming up against the chosen ones. And baby, there is no ancestral protection for them. I cannot make this up. Y'all, I'm about to light another incense. Ooh, this is a read, y'all. We about to get some more energy out here, y'all. The message is clear. The cards is clear. The message is clear. Spirit is saying... Okay. Spirit, is there any more messages? Ooh. Yes, y'all. I love incense, y'all. This is frankincense and myrrh if you're interested in knowing, y'all. This is a wonderful incense. This is actually also a very biblical and holy incense as well. It helps to clear your space of negative energy. Okay. If you wanted to pick some up for yourself, baby. If I know something that can help you, baby, I'm not going to gatekeep. It says F fear. Keep moving forward no matter how don't let fear stop you. Okay. And it was something that I came up with earlier. It was saying, I'd rather Move forward and feet. I'd rather move forward, okay, and fight for my freedom. I'd rather die. Okay, that was a saying. I'd rather die for my freedom to live in my fear. And that was a message. Spirit wanted me to bring that out, y'all. The sacrifice spells backfired. Okay, these people that wanted you to be mentally ill, their mental health is on the horizon. I'm hearing that these people are going ill. They're literally trying to self-medicate off of drugs, and it's not working. The alcohol is not working. I can't make this up, y'all. Somebody could be in the area of Maryland that is going through this. Somebody's family could be connected to Maryland, or family members could have been in Maryland, or they could have more recently visited the DMV area. I cannot make this up, y'all. Judgment. Maryland is under judgment. I can't make this up. The people there, I can't make it up because these people were being predators. These people were being predators. I'm hearing aliens versus predator. Woo. I'm hearing chosen ones. You the alien. We the aliens, chosen ones. We the anomalies. Okay, we the aliens, and these motherfuckers is the predators, and they being tore out the frame. I can't make this up. You see the energy. Woo. I'm hearing activation. Many of you could be going through an activation at this time. Okay. Ooh. You leveling up. And the Most High is making, preparing a table for you in the presence of your enemies, y'all. These people didn't know when to stop. Clairvoyance in the reverse. These people were moving around out here blind, and that's why it's judgment. Judgment is on the horizon, y'all. Spirit is saying there is the message. I'm going to get some Aboriginal oracle messages out here. Okay, Holy Spirit, ancestors, and my spirit guides closest to the sun. I can't make this up. I split this on Father of the sky, the Heavenly Father, y'all. The Heavenly Father intervened on your behalf, chosen ones, God. And I already shuffled the deck, okay, before I put them back in the box. So it's legitimate, okay? Father Sky, this is the first one. The Heavenly Father. I'm hearing somebody has the host of the heavens, okay? The host of heaven protecting you. And that's also another reason why your enemies is getting so out the frame. I can't make this up. These people, God, somebody wanted to fight against a rebirth. Okay, Spirit, I'm not, okay, Spirit said not to take the cards in the reverse, but I'm also, okay, your enemies chose not to do a rebirth, but you chose to do a rebirth, okay? You chose to do a rebirth. You see that beautiful moth? Wonderful. You chose to do a rebirth, and with your rebirth, with you choosing divinity, with you choosing, okay, I'm going to go through this little bit I'm going to go through the pain for my healing because it's worth it. I'm going to go through the hard work because I know it's going to be worth it in the end. The Heavenly Father and the Divine Mother is saying, yes, my child, since you chose to answer the call, now we're moving on your behalf. Now your ancestors is moving on your behalf. You got higher levels of protection because you've ascended. Your authority in the spirit is highly ranked, okay? So, God, I can't make this up. Your enemies, you see the cards, y'all, are emotionally exhausted at this time. They getting so out the frame, y'all. I don't know. Look. The Heavenly Father came out, made his appearance. All praise to the Heavenly Father. You were reborn. I'm hearing a Messiah. Okay, 1111, y'all, in the building. I can't make this up. This is the truth from the ethers. Ancient wisdom. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. We've been on here for an hour and 11 minutes and 11 seconds. I can't make this up, y'all. You chose to rebirth. You chose to be the Messiah. I'm hearing you chose to carry that cross, okay? And now that you came through on the other side, you got a higher level of power. You got a higher level of authority. You have a higher level of spiritual protection because it was always meant for you to have, but you just had to go through. You had to climb that Jacob's ladder. You had to trust in the divine, even when the physical realm was showing you everything otherwise. I'm hearing your faith, the faith of a mustard seed you had to have, and that faith of a mustard seed is what's bringing in the harvest. And at the same time as you go up in your harvest, as you are protected, standing in your destiny, standing in your divinity. At the same time you go up, your enemies that preyed on your downfall, plotted on your downfall, and deceived and moved with trickery and in the spirit of being Decepticons and devils, they're emotionally exhausted. But I'm also hearing like 1, 2, 3 people in a building. I'm hearing, that they cannot get out of this, y'all. I'm here. Now that your enemies is copping, please, but it's just getting started. Thank you, Spirit, for continuing the message. God, That karma is just getting started. Your enemies' hells have just begun. I'm hearing that they're chained and binded to the pits of hell. And even in the afterlife, they're going to be in torment and agony in the next life of your enemies. They're chained to torment and agony and karmic debt because they came up against the heir to the throne. I'm hearing they came up against God's child. I'm hearing they came up against the universe's baby. And I can't make this up. The universe came out and Father Sky came out. I'm hearing the best is yet to come, chosen. And while your enemies get tore out the frame, you're gonna have a front row seat. Just like they was laughing at your demise. Just like they was getting, I'm hearing they was cheering and drinking and celebrating in a celebratory energy when you were falling, when you were being ripped apart, when it looked like you would not make it out. I'm hearing they sent you to the underworld with that witchcraft and spells, and they thought that you would not make it out several times over and over and over and over and over and over again, and it built you. You became better. You transformed. You chose to rebuild yourself from the ground up, and this version of you they don't know, because allow me to reintroduce myself is what I'm hearing. Y'all, I can't make this up. I can't make this up, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. And oh yeah, Spirit is telling me this one. Spirit is telling me to share this one, y'all. I can't make this up. I talked about the Messiah, didn't I? I talked about the energy of the Messiah, didn't I? No more wounds. No more wounds. God, Spirit is talking, y'all. I'll praise to the Most High, my spirit team. Woo, in the divine, because it's coming. Oh my God, the energy, the channel is shooting, y'all. It's shooting like fire, hot like fire, is what I'm hearing. No more wounds, chosen ones. You've paid the cost. You've went through hell. You've earned your stripes. You've earned your rights, is what I'm hearing. Your rights to passage is what I'm hearing. Now your ancestors is fighting for you. Now your angels is fighting for you. The ethers is fighting for you. The divine is fighting for you. Woo! Because why? Because you stayed true and you answered the calling, even if that meant death, even if that meant ridicule, even if that meant isolation. What the enemy wanted to destroy you, God turned around for your betterment, for your elevation, for your building, for your transformation. I can't make this up. You just saw the rebirth card. No more wounds. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I send you away in peace. Keep standing in your power, because as you stand in your power, as you keep moving forward, as you keep not moving forward and refusing to look back, your enemies are being destroyed. Don't even focus on them. You're going to get a front row seat. Focus on the mission, and your harvest is here and protected. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. And until we meet again, peace.